Okay, so we just did her IPL, we did her skin tightening. Now we're gonna resurface. So kind of think of this like microneedling on crack. So this just goes into the dermal layer. We're going to be stimulating more collagen, more elastin. This is a great treatment for resurfacing. And in her case, we're targeting more pigment, so we're gonna set that to target that for her. So not only is she going to get smoother skin, tighter pores, less wrinkles, we're also gonna go in and target a little bit more pigment. So on top of what we've already done. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So basically, she will feel a little tingling. Might be a little bit more intense just because we've done so much to her skin today already. But she's tough, she can handle it. We did just have her set for about 15 minutes with numbing cream, which definitely helps. And let me turn just a little bit. There you go. After this treatment, she will be red because she's already starting to microcrest a little bit from her IPL treatment. But even if we hadn't done that, she would definitely be red afterwards. And she's going to feel rough. So during the healing process, her skin feels like there's tiny little scabs. You don't really see them as much as you feel them. Basically what that is tiny microablations. So we are pushing radiofrequency down into the deeper part of her skin, but we are leaving her epidermis, the top layer, intact. So even though we are passing through that, we are going to ablate the skin microscopically. Again, you don't really see it. There's no bleeding, anything like that. If you've done microneedling in the past, it's kind of the same idea, except this technically has less downtime. So, because we're not actually piercing the skin, and we're really just sending radiofrequency down in deeper, not only are we getting a deeper treatment, my opinion, a lot more comfortable treatment compared to microneedling, but we actually have a little bit less downtime, and it's a lot more effective. So this treatment helps with large pores, so we're going to definitely get around everybody's problem area, which is like the cheeks, the nose. Nobody likes pores for whatever reason. We live in this culture that we think pores
are bad.
Pores are bad, but we really do need them. But we can definitely firm up the skin and help reduce the appearance of them. We're going to get around the eye a little bit more. This is not emitting any light, so we can actually get right up into the eye well without hurting her eyes. Get right here on that. So we're going to firm up the skin that way. This is amazing for acne scars. I haven't had a treatment yet that I can work on somebody with acne scars within 2 or 3 treatments and reduce them by 80 to 90%. It's fantastic. So again, we did the Tribella on her today, which is a combination of 3 of our treatments, IPL, skin tightening, and now the resurfacing. How are you feeling?
I feel good. One thing, this is definitely more comfortable than the IPL.
Yeah.
And one thing I love about this microneedling is, versus traditional microneedling, it's much more comfortable. And like you said, you get better results with less pain, less discomfort.
And less downtime.
And less downtime, which is huge, because with traditional microneedling, not that there's anything wrong with it, it's just a little bit of a different before and after.
Yeah. So there are 2 differences. This isn't technically microneedling. This is just, that was just my way of comparing it. So this is not radiofrequency microneedling, which is a completely different type of treatment. Even though this does use radiofrequency, there are no needles involved. Actually, I can show you. There are tiny little pins. Those don't actually break the surface of the skin. They just pass the radiofrequency through the pins into the skin. So There's no, like I said, no pinpoint bleeding, so there's no risk of bruising, which happens to some people during microneedling.
Right.
So
There is virtually no pain in this at all.
I did this treatment to myself the other day, so I always say if I can do it to myself, you can definitely handle it, and I promise I didn't sit with numbing cream as long as I should have. So that's kind of my way of gauging the pain. So after the treatment, especially with all three of these treatments that we've done today, she's going to feel very spicy. She's going to feel
Like a hot tamale.
A hot tamale. Yes. Only for a few hours, but I don't want to discredit the fact that she will feel warm later.
One thing I like about this treatment, they send you home with a bottle of cold water so you can spritz yourself,
Yep.
and which is nice.
Yeah. Plus, we'll also be doing. No, you're fine. We'll also be doing stem cells.
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They send us home with a bottle of stem cells that you can actually roll on your face. So, hi everybody.
Post-treatment, she's definitely going to want to keep her skin as clean as possible for the first 48 hours. So we're not going to be doing a lot of makeup or other products in her normal skincare routine.
Yeah.
You're going to want to keep it as clean as possible. So we do give you aftercare that's all stem cell based, that helps nourish the skin, helps you heal faster. Get around here. You're fine. Just trying to help.
I'm not helping though.
This treatment is usually done in a series of 3 as well, especially if we're really targeting a specific issue, such as acne scars or just major textural issues. That doesn't mean that some people don't need more than 3. It's just kind of a good place to start. And then again, you can do it a couple times a year for more aggressive maintenance. So I always explain to clients, you want to stick with a daily routine at home that is designed for your skin, that's going to help you get to your goals, and we help you do that. And then doing monthly treatments. They don't have to be overly aggressive. A hydrofacial, dermaplane, a nice chemical peel, something a little bit less aggressive to help your skin stay healthy. That should be done monthly. These types of treatments, this aggressive resurfacing, microneedling, your IPLs, those types of treatments are really best done quarterly, 3 to 4 times a year, to help maintain good skin. And again, you don't need to wait until you have skin problems to start working on your skin. So these types of treatments will really just prevent future problems from popping up.
So I know you said this, but this definitely helps with anti-aging, correct?
Oh yeah. Yes.
So I'm definitely noticing more lines and wrinkles as I'm getting older.
Firm it up.
Firming.
Yes.
High and tight.
Yes. Ma'am. How are you feeling?
Good. And again, this is definitely less discomfort than the first procedure we did.
Yeah.
So
It feels like.
I don't know. I'm entertaining myself.
It does feel like little pinpricks, like little electric pinpricks. Does that make sense?
Yeah, just tiny little indentations in your skin.
Yeah. This treatment's really cool too because we can really customize it based on the client's issues. So what we're doing on her, like I said, we're just kind of going in, doing some mild ablation just to kind of tighten up the skin, firm up the pores, fine lines, but we're really targeting pigment here. My clients who come in with more aggressive textural issues, we would definitely be going more aggressive. So they would experience a little bit more downtime, a little bit more redness post-treatment. And with all laser treatments, well, really all skincare treatments, you definitely want to be careful in the sun after your treatment. So,
Can you explain why you want to be careful
Yeah.
after a skincare treatment?
yes, I can. Thank you for asking.
Tell me.
So, especially in IPL, but let's say all skincare, let's just be really general. One, this is the best way to explain it. One, it's going to hurt. So, imagine going into a tanning bed with a sunburn. Okay, that would not feel great. So, one, we have just, in whatever type of treatment, we've taken off some dead skin. We've exposed your nice, fresh skin. And we definitely have made you a little bit more sensitive right afterwards. So, with a chemical peel, we are peeling off those top layers. With a laser treatment, we're pushing a lot of heat into the skin. So by doing that, I mean, you can already see her skin is starting to get red. I'm going to have you turn to the side a little bit. So your skin is just more vulnerable. So not that it's not something you'd want to be careful with in general before and after treatments. But really the first 48 hours after a treatment, you want to keep your skin as cool as possible. So I always tell people, you know, this is your free pass. You don't have to go to the gym. You're welcome. So I don't want you doing anything that's hot, getting your skin internally or externally hot. So no saunas, no hot tubs, no really hot showers, no workouts where you're hot and sweaty. I don't want you cooking over a really hot stove. I mean, really just think about if you were to have a really bad sunburn, kind of all those things that would just be very uncomfortable. And really pushing that much heat into the skin after treatment can cause your skin to react. And that looks different for everybody. It could be a burn, it could be hyperpigmentation, so you could end up getting more pigment, it could get scabby. If anything, it's just gonna really hurt. So with all treatments, your post-procedures are just very important. So just making sure that you really follow the instructions given by the technician and be diligent about that. Because I know I have clients who I tell them not to go do things and they leave here and they go do hot yoga. And they post it on their social media, and I see you, and then you call me a day later wondering why your skin hurts. I mean, it happens. So you just treat your skin like a burn afterwards. And honestly, I tell people that with all treatments that I do. It's just an easy way to kind of keep in mind. So even though, in her case, she's going to be red and she's going to be feeling it a little bit more. So she's not going to want to spend a lot of time outside. Even just leaving the office today, getting to the car is going to feel a little warm. Which is why we do send you home with a cold spray bottle. Crank the AC up in your car, spritz that cold water on, and it really pulls the heat out a lot faster.
It's a good day to wear a hat too, for sure.
Yes, a clean hat, because we do have a little ablation going on, so we just want to make sure that we're keeping all bacteria away from the face.
Right. When can I wear makeup after this kind of treatment?
So technically, I would just wait 48 hours. If you can just keep a clean face for 48 hours. If you, why are you looking at me?
That's going to be hard. I'll be scary for 48 hours.
She's going to do it though, because I just said you need to listen to your technician. I'm going to crank this thing up on her. Yeah, so really keeping your skin clean. So just remember, makeup harbors a lot of bacteria. So you want to just make sure you're not opening up your skin the way we are right now and then pushing bacteria into it. That's how we get infections. So she's going to be compliant.
Always.
Even though she's rolling her eyes at me. Which really just means you get to sleep in an extra few minutes this week. So
That's
you're
true.
welcome.
All about how you look at it.
So she's definitely getting red, which is great. We're wanting to build that heat in the skin. And I know it's hard to see on the video, but she has some great microcrusting happening, especially on her forehead from the IPL treatment we did earlier. So in the next few days, those little scabs are just gonna start to fall off. And all that pigment will go away. Sorry, your ear's going to turn off here in a second. Do you need it?
No, I'm actually good.
Really? Okay. All right.
Do it.
Okay. And so when those scabs fall off, the dark pigment goes with it, and that's when she'll get to see that bright, fresh, glowing skin.
So how long do you think the downtime will be with this procedure with the tribella?
So when you do a tribella, it really just depends on the aggressiveness of the treatment and how much we were working on. So in your case, again, she's had IPLs done before, so she doesn't have as many brown spots to target. She's probably going to be healed up within about a week. The biggest downtime for her is going to be from her IPL, not necessarily this treatment, the resurfacing. So probably a week of feeling kind of tender. Her skin will feel a little rough. It's definitely not one of those treatments that's going to leave you happy and glowy and dewy afterwards. Like you have to go through some downtime. That's okay. It's all worth it.
It's totally worth it.
A little pain, all gain. So we just, things we do for beauty.
But definitely worth it.
For sure.
And like she said earlier, I decided to do this treatment because of the summer exposure. I was careful. I wore a hat. I did sunscreen. But again, we live in Arizona where we are always exposed to the sun. So one thing I love about this treatment is it pulls out everything you can't see as well. So I'll be posting some pictures and videos of the pigmentation that pulls out. I'm always impressed with the pigmentation that pulls from my forehead because I always try to wear a hat and be protective and be careful, but I always tend to get a lot of the microcrusting on my forehead. So I'll be sure to post that. So
Yeah.
check back in.
And something interesting about that, even though you may see that some dark spots popped up over this summer, really a lot of the damage that you're seeing is from summers in the past, maybe even back to when you were in your teenage years. So yes, they're coming up to the surface later in life, but really it's back before you were taking care of your skin. It was back before you thought you were ever going to be older and you were going to be 15 forever. So here we are, we're not, and our skin shows it. So
Yes.
now we have to take care of it. But really a lot of that damage does come from your younger years, and it just takes a little extra sun exposure.
It just takes some time.
And then it really just starts showing its ugly self. So, and then of course if you're from the generation of tanning beds, laying out, tanning oils, all of that stuff, you're really our best client, because we have so many things to help your skin improve. Feeling okay?
Yeah. I'm thankful there are so many options out there. So whatever your skin issues are or whatnot, whether it's pigmentation, it's wrinkliness, dry skin, it's combination skin, it's acne scars, it's whatever. We have, Allure has something for everyone, which I love.
Yeah. I'm gonna get right into your lips.
Oh, okay.
You are getting red. So I had this treatment done 2 days ago, and again, my skin is, it looks shiny in this video. That's because I just have a lot of junk on it right now to really help keep it more comfortable. But it's definitely very rough to the touch. And that's from all these little pins pushing that radio frequency down into the skin and those tiny little ablations. But the cool thing, no peeling, so we're not going to be, no sheets of skin coming off later. Really, it feels quite comfortable. I'm still not wearing makeup just because I want to keep it clean a little bit longer, and I want it to sleep in. So there's that.
It's a good excuse to not have to wear makeup and whatnot.
Okay, so we're going to be putting on her stem cells. She's probably going to want to sit in front of the cooler for a few more minutes.
And what exactly do the stem cells do?
So the stem cells are...
Let me see that bottle.
Oh,
It's a bottle.
yep. Sorry, my hands are covered.
So this is what they're going to put on is the stem cells, and then
And then there is so this is the greasy stuff that you see all over my skin right now. So this is an occlusive. This is going to protect her skin from the elements when she goes outside. It just feels nice because her skin is starting to feel very tight and hot. So it just kind of soothes it a little bit. And she can use this for the next 48 hours. Plus we would send you home with a post-recovery kit. And in this kit is all of your after products. So you're going to have your cleanser, and you're going to have some additional stem cells serums. And those are all just post-recovery. So basically they just help you heal a lot quicker. And then you have your little roller ball. You use this in the first 40 hours or so.
This is my favorite.
Yeah. So, and that, again, is just going to be really nourishing and just help your skin heal quicker. And it feels really nice afterwards because you're not really doing a lot of other products. So if you're kind of a skincare junkie like me, and you bathe in hyaluronic acid and all of that, so you're used to that really soft, glowy skin, you don't really have that for the first few days. So these products are awesome. All right, guys, if you have any other questions, let me know. Otherwise, we'll check back in later.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys.